So this is week 4 of this, and right now it's Sunday, and I haven't done any real physical activity or anything so far. Obviously, it was a busy week with Christmas and both my son's birthdays, which were good, and I had a rough week because on Christmas Day, my grandmother passed away, Jane Dardarian, who, we always called Mamu. And that was obviously tough, but, she's the one that was always there supporting me and watching me every time I had baseball games or wrestling matches or things like that. And I'm very fortunate to have had her in my life for over 35 years. I know she would be incredibly supportive of me doing this and very proud of me for working hard to stay in shape and do things like that. I also know that she certainly would not like watching me fight or wrestle or jiu-jitsu or whatever I plan on doing. She wouldn't like seeing it, but she would be there watching me and supporting me, just worried about me. And yeah, she was just tough as hell. She was a real tough lady, and when you have someone like that who's been through a lot and is so strong, and it's hard to even imagine that it would be possible that she could die. But yeah, it's hard to get out, and I know this isn't what I was expecting to be talking about or you expect to hear, but that's what's going on. And then, so this might be it. This might be the whole thing, or I might get myself and get some footage of me, going to wrestling or going to MMA practice. But when things are tough, and you keep going, that's a lot more impressive, I guess, than when everything's going well. But I'm obviously gonna miss her, and I love her and all that, and I know that she would be happy with what I'm doing, and she always was, and always proud of me. So I'm going to continue to push on and do my best. That's about it. It's hard, but anyway, I don't know if this is it for this week. I'll get back on track next week, but this might be the whole video. I don't know. I don't know about Monday weight check or whatever. I'm sure my weight's a little up. Just, slacking on the diet, eating cake and all that, and then having life get in the way of working out. But anyway, if you watch this for some reason, thank you. And maybe there'll be a little bit of footage of me sparring or something afterwards. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you. This is my first attempt at adding audio to the clip. As you can see here, I'm with Benjamin, and he came to MMA practice with me. He is such a kind-hearted kid. He told me afterwards on the way home, I asked him if he had fun, and he said yeah. And he said that he came because he could tell that I was sad, and he wanted to go with me. So that was super nice. But here we are just doing some rolling, and he enjoys coming there with me. Interestingly enough, he only likes going when it's the adult practice and not when the kids are practicing. Not sure why, but so we did some nice little spin move from him there. We did some grappling, and after the grappling rounds, we had some stand-up rounds with like kickboxing type stuff. And honestly, overall, it was a very good practice. I worked a lot harder than normal, and I, got home and I was sitting down and I just felt really good. And I'm going to try to remember. Yeah, there we go. Finally got him. I'm going to try to remember that feeling because when I eat poorly and too much salt, my body always feels bad, and I need to remember that. And then when I work out, I feel good. And so just doing that will probably help me along the way to stay on track. I didn't record any of the stand-up rounds. Pretty much everyone you see in the background there, except for the guy, Chad, in the yellow shorts, has a fight coming up within a month and a half. And I didn't want to... I know it's unlikely that anyone watches this video, but I didn't want to do anything to give anything away for those guys and their game plans and things like that. Because although some of them have some grappling abilities, they're mainly strikers, which is already known. So I'm not giving anything away there. But anyway, it was super nice to have Benjamin come with me, and hopefully this little voiceover thing helps save some time so you can spend less time watching me sit in my basement in front of my gear and more time watching footage from practice. I'll include one more, a couple of clips of another round with another person here as I talk about the future weeks. So my weight check was at 195, so I'm up a little bit. So I got a couple weeks to drop 15 pounds. So I'll have to cut a little bit more than I wanted to, but that's all right. I'll get there. The good thing about those tournaments, I can weigh in the morning, and then my matches don't start until the afternoon, so I'll have time to recover. And then I also have decided to do a Muay Thai tournament in February, and that's either going to be at 180 or 170. And then I'm going to try to compete at nationals for Sumo at the end of March, and that's at 187. So I really need to hit the strength training a bit more and try to get stronger, because that's an area I'm lacking. Obviously lacking a little experience there too, but I have time hopefully to work on that, and then hopefully I'll continue to improve there. And it's going to be an interesting shift because the jiu-jitsu, the Muay Thai, although my real battle there is making weight, for Sumo, if I'm going to travel and compete at nationals, my goal is going to be to win. So that's going to shift my training quite a bit. When I'm trying to be successful, have a successful outcome in the matches or the competition, that's going to increase the intensity that I'm training with. So overall, it was a good day, and I look forward to stepping up my training outside of the gym as well as in the gym. And hopefully this voiceover works, and if you watch this for some reason, as always, thank you so much. All right, bye.